I got several requests for Wonderful Grace of Jesus. I am using the 1991 Baptist hymnal. It is in the key of C, so very easy key, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it in an easier way. This is not necessarily an easy hymn, but I will show you an easier way, and then I'll show you a more advanced way. So we're going to start with the right hand played as written, and the left hand we're just going to do octave chords, but I'm going to show you which chords because some of these can be kind of tricky. So it's a C. All right, and this is like a D sharp diminished seventh that's inverted, if I get that correct. There's some of these chords I might be a little rusty on, but all you need to know is to play a C, D sharp, F sharp, or it looks like a C, E flat, G flat. If that's easier, you take your C chord and pull your top two notes down. Now that is not theoretically correct, but it is practically a good way to think about it. Then a G, we're going to follow the bass to a B, then a C, then right here. All right, it changed to like a G sharp diminished chord, I think. I very potentially could get them wrong. So you play a B, and then the chord you play is a B, D, G sharp. Okay, so it's kind of like a G inverted with that G sharp. Then just an A minor. Here you have D on the bass, but it's a G chord. Then it goes to a D chord. G chord, C. And then the same chord as before, where you're going to just pull those two top notes down from your C chord. F chord. And then this nice F sharp diminished 7, I think. So you've got an F sharp, A, C. So you just had an F chord, right? You're just pulling the bottom note up, all right? Pull that bottom note up. Then this is a G on the bass with a C chord. And then this, if I'm not mistaken, is called a Neapolitan 6 chord. I think it's one of these really crazy chords, but all you need to know, it looks like on the piano, looks like an A flat major chord. And it sounds good. So then G with a C, then a G with a G, then C. All right, and then right here we get to the fun chorus, and what I recommend is pull your left hand down. It gives it a big full sound. And the right hand we're just going to play in quarter notes, and we're going to play whatever chord it is. So it's a C chord right here. And then right here we're going to play a B diminished chord. That's what it is in the right hand. The chord for the measure is a G7 chord, but we're just going to play a B diminished, which is B, D, F. Back to C. Back to that B diminished. And then right here, we're going to play melody as written. And then back to octave chords. C. Then it's a D on the bass, but it's a G chord. Now it's a G chord. And then follow the bass. This is once again that F, just pull the bottom note up 1. Follow the bass here. G, B flat, A flat, G with a C chord, G with a G chord, C. All right, I'm going to play through all of this. Hopefully I remember everything I told you, and I'll play it somewhat slowly, so that way if you've practiced what I've taught you, you can play along and I will not be talking and interrupting. And if that is all you can handle, that's great. But if you're an advanced pianist, this next part is for you. Now, do go back. If you aren't sure what chords to play, watch the easier version because I go into the chords. Now here I'm just telling you how to expand on the chords that I've already explained. So we're going to do a 4-note chord right here. And in our left hand, we're going to do some octave runs, and I don't know what all we'll do. So we're going to start with spelling out the C chord. And then we're going to play it. There's two options you could do here. You could do it out, in, or you could do the 4-note chord and then repeat it in 16th notes. So both of those sound good. Let me play that phrase both ways. Or both sound good, and I don't know which one I'll do in the final version. That one I did the 4-note chords. You could also do the, if you wanted to. There you go, two varieties. Once again, spell the chord out, so it's an A minor. And then right here, we're going to add a little tiny bit of a run. We're going to go down to that G sharp, then up to that C. And then you can walk your bass down, F, E, D. A little bit of a run, you could do a C, D, E, and then right here, if you watched my Because He Lives video, which I'll try to remember to link it, I talk about this run a lot, where you have your chord and you add the second note of the chord, so it's like an F2 chord, and then it's a really easy way to run. So this is, you could do an F2 right here. Works really well. Once again, you could do the 4 notes, or you could do coming in. And then right here, I like to do a little spell out the C. And then right here, depending on your hands, you can either do it in octaves. I like doing the lowest register, which I'm not 100% sure the video is catching it, so my apologies if not. But just know I'm playing octaves right here. But if that's hard for you, you could just do the single note. Very similar to what I showed in the beginner version, I might do, instead of just the basic chord, I might do an inversion right here. All right, if you're really good with octaves, you can run that octaves. So we're gonna break into octave chords in our left hand, and then 16th notes. And then you can add walking down with an F, E, D. So right here you can do once again the in and out, or you could do, or what I just threw in there, another alternative is kind of with the rhythm that they have. So you're going to do the bottom note of the chord, and then the chord, and then back to it. And then here, give that run again. And then right here, follow the bass. But then right here, in your right hand, you can do a run up. And then this, I always come down. Okay, so a lot of stuff going on there. I'm going to try to remember it all and play a copy without me saying anything. And hopefully I can get all these crazy chords right. Fun with this one. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, a comment, a share. Remember, you can get over 50 left-hand patterns for free. I have a link in the description below, but those are only key of C. So if you need more keys, then be sure to check out my 140 left-hand patterns. It is in 8 different keys and also all the time signatures the church pianist would need.